Hi, welcome to Rondog here. Welcome to part 2. I kind of maybe stopped recording. So yeah. But let's get back to it. This should be it.
Got this little thing in the middle, but that doesn't count. That's just chitin. And yeah, they can get in a jar or whatever, but at what cost? At the animal picnics, the crowd shouts, "Bleh, shun the spineless freak." And at the animal wheelbarrow races, with nothing to grab hold of, the cephalopod holds a solitary vigil at the starting line. And lo, the octopus wins naught but a participant medal at the Grand Prix and the number 4 spot on this list. Moving on, here's the skeleton of a fruit bat. Now, not a big deal to us regular folk, but
Fuck.
imagine if humans had no context of bats and they dug this thing up. Look,
Weird.
class, archaeologists have recently found these fossilized remains, and using modern technology, we can see exactly what it would have looked like back when it was alive. This abominable creature is known only to scientists as Finger Boy, and is theorized to have fed upon fruit, insects, and the dreams of orphans, which it would siphon out from the ears of the errant little waifs whilst they slumbered. By the way, if you Google image bat skeleton, like, more than half of them have the ears built in, just like, I feel the extraordinarily bat-like wings and figure of our decoration are much too subtle for our consumers. Better slap these on. At number 2, we have the anteater. From its oboe-like skull to its gorilla fist and hands, one can only wonder who let this creature exist. Fun fact, if you take the anteater's skull and blow into its nose, it plays a beautiful song recounting the
I bet you God made that creature. The angel was sent down to basically move it down there to Earth. Bring it down here to Earth. The angel dropped it. Or decided I want this one to kill all the humans. Yeah, just threw it down. See what happened. Right, walked right past God, casually whistling. I can't whistle for shit, so I'm not gonna try. And yeah, back to it. Still recording. It's good. Yeah, I stopped recording somehow. I think I might have hit stop recording right here. But yeah. Or I can just hit shift and then my number 4. And my dog is outside of my room right now. I think I'm gonna let her in. Hold on. Alright, I couldn't get my dog. Well, my dog was at my door, then decided to run around the house like a lunatic and jump up on a bed and lay down like she's gonna go to sleep and then knock it up on her. So yeah, this is could be back to it.
and then security escorts you out of the museum. Looking at this, I can only pose the question asked for generations long before my own. That being, why the long face? Before we get to the number 1 spot, here's a few honorable mentions. The wolf's jewel, the
God,
ostrich, course, the mermaid. So at our number one spot, we have this creature. That's supposed to be a mirror. I know most of you can't see yourself in it on account of your filthy Dorito smeared screen, so just take my word for it. So what's wrong with humans, you ask? Well, a lot of things, but for now, let's stick
Oh
to this one.
God.
First off, these bones right here, these are known as the metatarsals. All part of the foot, right? No, that's a bunch of primate propaganda. And most other groups of land mammals would
Something that I want to quickly get to. As humans, we're fucked. We're absolutely fucking fucked. Because everything else we walk on four legs. When gravity pushes down, right? You know why old people have used walkers or they're slow to walking when they're in a wheelchair? Basically, gravity is a piece of shit. Well, not gravity. Basically, we're a piece of fucking shit. Decided, hey, let's not be. So how kind we are walking on four, two on four legs, and then sometimes go up on two. Let's just fucking stay on two. Let's fucking stay on two. That's basically what we done, and gravity pushes us down, and yeah, that's about we fucked ourselves majorly. So yeah.
what we consider our ankles is actually the quote unquote knee of the animal. Thanks a lot, walking upright. Also, it's estimated that around 80% of people will experience chronic back pain at some point in their life. Thanks a lot, walking upright. Lastly, probably something you've heard about at some point, our skull to pelvis ratio. For most animals, giving birth, not a big deal. Small heads, wide hips, mazel tov. But check out the big brain on Brett. Throws a real monkey wrench in the works there. For a while, it led to some problems till those extra brains figured out how to work around it. So I guess you win this round, humans. But that doesn't stop you from also winning the number one spot on the worst skeletons of all time. But hey, just because you'll forever be flawed on the inside doesn't mean you can't improve yourself on the outside. That's why you need to try Skillshare.
Nope.
Skillshare is an online.
Fuck you, Sam. I'm not gonna be there. Boop. And ooh. What is on Twitch right now? Nothing good. Any recommended? That person right there. That's my favorite. Fuck that guy. We'll go back to Bob Ross. Weekend marathon. I have so many points. But yeah, oh yeah, let's get nope. This one. Yeah.
Hey kids, when living things evolve, it's almost always for the better. After all, the reason genes get passed down is because of the fact that they help the organism survive. Occasionally, though, adaptations that might help an animal in general can become huge drawbacks in other ways. Today, we're going to talk about some inherited traits that can end up screwing certain animals over if they're not careful. First is sloths. So, evolutionarily, life has found two distinct methods to handling survival on land. You got the plants and the fungi who just kind of hang out, and then you got the animals who actually, do things. The sloth is the one member of the animal kingdom who was brave enough to say, alright, I made the wrong choice here. This whole mobility thing, way overrated. So you know what? Fuck it, I'm changing teams. The sloth's sedentary lifestyle is made possible by the fact that the creature has the metabolism of the average college kid, sleeping 16 hours a day and only crapping like once a week. However, while this lifestyle is easy
Sloths are always constipated. That's what you're telling me? I hope sloths don't get the debt from college.
A diet of hot pockets and alcohol, it doesn't work as well when you eat nothing but leaves, which provides way more energy relative to volume. Because of this, you can have sloths who straight up kick the bucket just from being too full. Their sad, slow sloth stomachs spend so much energy over so much time trying to digest the matter that by the time they're able to start absorbing energy, they've already fallen out of the tree dead from exhaustion. I learned about this next thing from my Uncle Harvey back when I was 8. He said to me, "Hey Sammy, did you know sharks die when they stop swimming?" At first I was skeptical, because this was the same
Oh
man who
god.
told me that
Oh
the
yeah,
squirrel in the room was
sloths,
just taking a nap. Several
sharks
firm
will
props from
die.
the stick proved to me otherwise, so by this point in I figured Uncle Harvey just had a generally poor grasp on the concept of death. Apparently, though, he was right about the
Hmm?
first thing. Some species of sharks, such as great whites and whale sharks, need to constantly move forward in order to push new water into their mouths and through their gills so that they don't suffocate. It's kind of like when you were a kid and you had to keep running to keep the kite in the air, only
I have had kites, but all of them were bullshit, and I never got them to work right. Yeah.
instead of a kite, it's your respiratory system, and instead of the kite falling down, you would choke to death on your own deflated organs. Anyway, this method of breathing is known as ram ventilation. Following this logic, one would think that rams would then breathe through something called shark ventilation, but no, apparently they just breathe like everybody else. Next we have ferrets. So in some cultures, ferrets are referred to as polecats, and there are two main theories as to why that is. Some biologists believe that the name is based on the fact that ferrets are an evolutionary hybrid of the pole and the cat, as evidenced by their shape and features. However, others believe that the name is actually an outdated piece of Nazi propaganda designed to show that Polish people are so dumb they don't know what a cat looks like. Nah, I'm just fucking with you guys. They're actually called polecats because of the old French word pole, meaning chicken, which comes from the fact that these guys would always break into farmers' hen houses back in the day. Back to the matter at hand, though, there is one critical difference between ferrets and cats. When a cat eats some weird household item, it can always just vomit or crap it out, problem solved. However, things get a little more complicated when your intestines are the size of shoelaces and your body is shaped like a sideways question mark. In fact, ferrets are probably the easiest to clog animals in the world. They can get blocked up and potentially die just from a few of its own hairs or a cherry pit or something getting lodged in their intestines. And it takes more than just a pipe cleaner to fix that kind of issue. Most ferret parrots have to take their pet to the hospital in the event of a blockage in order to have the obstruction removed through surgery. So unless you want to pay thousands of dollars in vet bills, make sure to keep an eye on your ferret so it doesn't end up killing itself on something random. How it feels to chew 5-gum. Help, I can't shit
Oh
no more!
God.
5-gum. Stimulate your ferrets. Anyway, that's all for today. Till next time, I'm Sam and Nella, and thank you for watching.
Fuck you, Sam. And that's basically it. Please like and subscribe. Yeah. Don't know how I fucked up recording the first time. Yeah. Well, bye.